So there was some free firewood being advertised on Craigslist today, and I printed up the ad right here. Now, as you can see, there was only one picture and it was taken at quite a distance from the wood. So I really didn't know what they had. And it was a little over 20 miles to drive over there. So it was a bit of a drive, but I was in the mood to go take a look. So I went over there and it turns out they had a few different piles in different places. So there was a lot of wood to choose from. And I ended up getting basically a full truckload. So it was well worth the trip going over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start unloading this right now and take another good look at it and see if there's any pieces that I wanna start cutting up today. So I finished unloading the wood, and I have to say, I got some really nice pieces today. But out of all the pieces that I got, this is the grand prize. So people may wonder why I'm always going out looking for free wood. Well, this is the reason right here. So if I had a bunch of money to spend and I went out looking for a piece of wood to buy to make wood wall art out of, I don't think I could find a piece that I like as much as I like this piece right here. So sometimes going out and looking for the free stuff can really pay off. Now I have to say, when I go out looking for free wood, I don't always get lucky. Sometimes I just come back with just a few pieces. But the way I see it, if you go out enough times, sooner or later, you're bound to get lucky. And for me, today was the day. So anyway, I'm really anxious to cut this up into a few slices and see how they look. fairly good idea of how I want this piece to look. And what I mean by that is that even though I have a general idea right now, the reality is that this wood is really delicate in a lot of places. So as I go to make the cuts, they may not end up working out the way that I wanted them to work out. And the wood may end up breaking in places that I didn't expect it to break. So when that happens, what I need to do is I just need to go with the flow. I really can't make this wood do things that it doesn't want to do. So when unexpected things happen, I just need to change the design accordingly. So once I have all the pieces cut and everything laid out, I may end up with a completely different design than I have in mind right now. So the basic layout's all done, and it wasn't exactly a fast, easy job. So as I was cutting some of the pieces, sometimes they would break and I'd have to make changes, and that actually happened quite a few times. So I really didn't end up with anything even close to my original idea, but that's okay because I really like this design here. So as I was working on it, I did notice quite a few active termites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush on some termite killer and let that dry overnight. Then I can come out tomorrow and continue on with the project. So I've heard a saying most of my life that the best things in life are free. And I can't say that I've always completely bought into this. But when it comes to making rustic wood wall art, it's actually true. Some of the very best wood is actually free. And that's because when the majority of people look at a chunk of wood, they just don't see much potential in it. And that's totally understandable because the majority of people don't make rustic wood wall art. So that really leaves the door open for somebody like me to go out there and get that free wood. So I don't just check Craigslist once a day. Sometimes I'll check it multiple times a day so that when that free wood becomes available, I can have the first opportunity to go out there and pick it up. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck on your next woodworking project.